yours. We're going to play some Greedfall. I'm going to put a marker right here so that you guys get 50 XP and my archive team stops yelling at me. And we're going to see what there is to see. How's everybody doing today? And also, when we last left our heroes, we finally met the God of the Mountain. And the God of the Mountain was like, hey, Cain, I need you to go and kill Abel. Because apparently our cousin Constantine is the biggest threat to both the progressed, like, turn-of-the-century world that we know and the more naturalistic world of this land. Constantine is apparently the biggest threat to both. The Voice of the Trees, Inomil Frichtemann, did not really expound on this. He was just like, hey, by the way, everything is fucked. By the way, we're being watched. My guardians are going to go and deal with that. You want to not be here when that happens. So we came back out of the god area. I don't even know what to call it. We spoke to the new High King, Dunkas, who we helped get High King status. And he was like, yeah, I saw some motherfucker run out of here, but I didn't know who it was. So we need to follow the main story, go talk to Constantine, figure out what the dealio is. I have a feeling there's going to be at least a few more altercations with Constantine where Desarde vehemently denies that Constantine is any type of problem. We're going to have a decision to make later on. It's probably going to be ambiguous. I don't know how far we are from the end of the game, but the fact that we've spoken to Inomil Frichtemann leads me to believe that we are entering into Act 3. So we'll see. We'll see what we have. How are we doing on bullets before I go? 141 shots. Let's do some crafting real quick. That should be plenty, but y'all know me. I'd rather not risk it if I can help it. And it only takes a second to make bullets anyway. Do, do. 281. That'll do. Alright. So. Let's go. I'm going to fast travel back to New Serene, and we're going to go confront Constantine. For all I know, we might finish this game today. I have no clue. I doubt that we'll finish the game today, but we might. That being said, I absolutely, positively, 100% cannot run long today because of Session 0. I have some last-minute prep that I need to do, mostly music stuff, admittedly. But we need to do that so that we can have as good a show as we can get. So, when it comes to the time to end the stream, I 100% cannot run long under any circumstances. I do apologize if we're close to the end of the game, but that's the way that it has to be. I'm going to bring Kurt and Petrus for this, because they both have the biggest stake in Constantine's life at the moment. Not that I don't like Vasco and Ciora, but I've been bringing Ciora along a lot lately, and I want to switch things up. And these two, I think, will have some good insight on Constantine's state. We'll see. Why'd you drop the social link, Gracie? I mean, thank you, but why'd you drop the social link? What's up?
My dearest cousin, I'm so glad to see you. You are right on time. We have visitors, and your advice would be most welcome. Let me introduce you to the emissaries of the Bridge Alliance and Teleme. Seeing them both in the same room is rather surprising, isn't it? But please, your excellencies, explain to us what brought you here.
Sire, I have come to humbly request your help. We have been sustaining terrible attacks.
Really? Are the natives behind this again? Unless it is those traitors of the Guard.
We aren't sure, but it is almost certain that the natives are involved. Governor Burren is hoping that you could send him your cousin, as well as some troops.
It would seem that we are in a similar situation, sire. Our city has been sustaining terribly violent assaults, and our losses are great. Our Mother Cardinal is begging you to send her some help as soon as possible.
Dear allies. Knowing that you are in such a delicate situation fills me with sorrow. However, the size of our troops has greatly reduced after the horrific attempt at a coup. Regarding sending my cousin, he's already very busy undertaking a mission of the utmost importance, without even mentioning the fact that what you describe fills me with fear for his life, which is most precious to me. No, I really don't see how I could be of assistance to you.
Constantine, we cannot remain deaf to the call of our allies. I'm sure I can find time to go and evaluate the situation.
I would love to accompany you, but my people are being wrongfully accused. I am certain of it, and I want to prove it.
Very well, my dear. You know I cannot refuse you anything. But remember how urgent it is for this antidote to be found. We're so close to it now.
Don't worry about it. You know how important this mission is to me.
Well, this audience is coming to an end. Your Excellencies, inform your governors of my cousin's arrival. I hope that you realize how grateful you should be to him.
Absolutely, sire. And we thank you both for receiving us.
May the Enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
Cool. Starlight Silvering says it almost looks like branches are growing out of his head. No, they are. They absolutely are. That's very much a thing with the natives. And Constantine undertook a native ritual. There's nothing almost about it. Constantine, get your ass over here.
Constantine.
My dear cousin, I'm always happy to see you. What news do you bring?
I finally managed to enter the sanctuary at the heart of the island, and I was able to talk with Enon Miel Frictamen.
How marvelous! Tell me about it.
The sanctuary is heavily protected. Only a High King can open it.
I remember you saying that Vimbar's death wasn't going to help us. How did you fix this problem?
I had to interfere in the natives' elections and earn the trust of the pretender who seemed to be the best choice.
You really are an outstanding diplomat. My father is an old, bitter man, but he was right about you. Tell me, who did you choose?
Dunkus. He's the king of the village of Vigyigador, and a Donegad full of wisdom.
I'm certain that you have made the right choice. And then what did you do?
I was able to enter the sanctuary. It was an incredible experience.
It had to be. Oh, how I envy you. Entering the most secret places on this island, talking to a god. What does he look like? Is he some kind of very old and very powerful Donegad?
No. In fact, I spoke to an extremely large tree, as strange as it may sound.
Fascinating. And I thought that gods were always old bearded men.
Hello.
Did he tell you where the Malachor was coming from? Is it a curse that he cast upon the first settlers?
No. According to him, we are responsible for the emergence of the Malachor. By exploiting the earth so much, we have poisoned it, and the disease has contaminated us through the water that we drink and the plants that we eat.
Strange, and yet it seems plausible. So, there wouldn't be an antidote?
He says that the earth can be healed, that his children know how to do it. I suppose he was talking about the Donegada. He also said that by healing the earth, we would heal those who live on it.
This is a fascinating revelation. It won't be easy for our neighbors to accept it, however. I'm afraid that even my father might receive it with skepticism. Did he tell you anything else?
No. But it's true that the conversation ended abruptly. An intruder had managed to sneak into the sanctuary, and we had to flee to evade the wrath of its guardians.
An intruder, you say? Then I guess this sanctuary isn't that heavily protected. Your work really is exemplary. The entire continent should be thanking you. Is there anything you would like to tell me?
You told me that during the ritual with Katasach, you felt the bond he'd created.
It's true. And it was an incredible feeling. I felt like I was every blade of grass in that remote place. I could see everything, feel everything, and I knew that I could bend the trees to my will.
Do you still feel that way?
Yes, but in a more dull, muffled way. The first time, it was surreal and perfect. In fact, I don't know if there's a word for it.
The first time?
The first time it happened. Now it's as if I've become used to feeling this bond.
Interesting.
I must take my leave.
Take care, and come back soon.
Sargent just says, I'm sorry, but the Church of the Enlightened makes my teeth itch. Except for Petrus, and the Mother Cardinal. She's pretty great. Now, some of you might be wondering why I chose not to tell Constantine that Inon Militarium said he was the biggest threat to both worlds. And the reason for that is it's just going to cause an argument. And in that argument, Desarde is going to side with Constantine. And I believe that Desarde is shrewd enough of a diplomat to know that. And so, to that end, I think it's advisable to wait and observe and see if Constantine implicates himself. And then if he does, then confront him. Confronting him now won't get us anywhere. So we're going to take Petrus to San Mateus, and then we'll take Afra to Hikmet. And we'll do these quests. It says they're main story quests, but I'm 99.9% sure that they are filler. But that's okay, because the characterization in this game is phenomenal, and we might make some different headway. So I'm going to keep Kurt with us, because King's Guard. But I'm going to bring Petrus to San Mateus, I'm going to bring Afra to Hikmet, because that's useful. And we'll see what this is about, and then we'll probably circle back to the natives soon enough. Some members of the Church of the Enlightened are cool, but I would say a greater percentage of them are fuckheads. Which I get. I just would have liked there to have been a few more shades of gray. Personally. I have a ping backstage. 1 second. Let's go talk to the Mother Cardinal and see what the what is. I love how they were quick to condemn the natives, but I have a sneaking suspicion that they're doing something that they shouldn't be doing, and that's why the natives are retaliating. We'll see. How's our reputation? Let me check. Nice with the congregation of merchants, nice with the bridge, nice with the Lame, friendly with the coin guard, the knots, and the natives. Okay. Not super great anywhere, but I'll take it.
Sir de Sade, seeing you is a genuine relief.
Your emissary informed us that you were in need of our help.
Indeed. She must have told you that we were being attacked. We are sustaining the relentless assaults of furious animals, which some people believe to be sent by the demons of the island.
Some people? So you're not certain that's the case?
We were mistaken when we thought them responsible for the Malachor. I became more cautious.
Like I said, some of them are
No matter
okay.
where these attacks come from, Our men are becoming exhausted. One of our outposts to the east has sent us a distress message. They won't hold much longer. I beg you, you must go to their aid. Maybe they can help you find out where these beasts come from.
I will go there and meet them. I hope to make it in time.
I am infinitely grateful, Your Excellency. You have proved your efficiency many times already. I am certain you will put an end to this.
I must leave you.
Naturally, Your Excellency.
Cool, let's go deal with this. Wild Beast, that was Vinbar's MO, but we killed Vinbar, so... Wonder what this is gonna be. Where is this, by the way? Like, where are we going? Oh, the logging camp. Okay. Cool, we know where that is. That's not far from here. Man, that's close to the city. The thing is, right? Not counting the Guardian, not counting the Nadaigi. Animals attacking this wouldn't do very much, even if they were organized. Like, there are certain levels of defense that humans can navigate, but animals can't, right? Like, I would see the argument of a bear or something being able to break into a building. But I don't think they could break into a fortified building, much less a city gate. So, worst case scenario, we could just recall the troops. And they couldn't really do anything unless a Nadaig showed up. And then if a Nadaig showed up, then the natives wouldn't really have a leg to stand on. Now again, I'm not in any way believing it's that simple. I'm very, very sure I went the wrong way. I'm very, very sure that there's going to be a second side to this. I have a sneaking suspicion that it might be Constantine. It might be realized that it's Constantine. This might be the start of Constantine's heel turn. I don't really know what Constantine hopes to gain by driving others off the island, but commanding Wild Beast is something that the Donagata can do. That seems the most likely culprit in my mind. Either that, or someone is taking Vinbar's place, which would be Dunkas. But I don't believe that Dunkas would outright attack these people, because, like, Deirdre and Ulan, I can 100% see doing that. They're both warlike in that regard. Ulan is a trickster, a warlike trickster, and Deirdre is kind of open-faced about her aggression. Which is fine. Again, like, that's not necessarily criticism of their character. But they're not High King. Dunkas is High King. And I don't really see Dunkas doing attacks like this. Which means it's somebody taking Vinbar's place. It's Inon Milfrictimen. Or it is a rogue Donagata. And a rogue Donagad. I need to remember the plural, or the singular. The most rogue Donagad on the island right now is Constantine, and Constantine did refuse to help, which implies maybe that he's involved? And I can see the story going that becomes his heel turn. These two stories that we're doing, we're gonna be like, this doesn't make any sense. The Donagad don't behave this way. Wait a minute, Constantine. Like, that might be where this goes, and I would feel satisfied if that's how this went. Because they have to do something to vilify Constantine. Even if it's gray instead of black and white, they need to do something to vilify Constantine to make players want to side with Inon Milfrictamen. Because right now, Constantine is a golden boy. Constantine hasn't done anything wrong openly that Desarde knows about. And he's been targeted, and he's gotten a run of bad luck from the beginning of the game on. Like, he got captured immediately, the Coin Guard turned on him and tried to assassinate him, he got the Malachor, he got attacked by Vinbar. Like, Constantine has had it rough. To say nothing of the fact that, you know, his father, who is a powerful politician, doesn't think that he's worth anything. So right now, Constantine is kind of like this cherubic, like, suffering hero character. And there's no reason for the player to side with Inon Milfrictamen when Inon Milfrictamen drops, like, Constantine is secretly evil! So they need to do something to, like, push that. Even, again, if it's gray. I would prefer it if it's gray. So that, you know, the player has to choose who they side with. But that seems to be the most likely outcome. We'll see. We'll see. This game has been interesting and complex, but it hasn't been particularly surprising in a lot of ways, and that's not necessarily a criticism. The writing has been very, very good. Many people in chat have been talking about how good the writing and the characterization is in this game, and I still hold that to be true, even if it's kind of visible. I'm rather disillusioned with twist writing anyway, because when you go for that shock value, you often sacrifice continuity. So I'm pretty satisfied with the story so far. That being said, I've been able to predict it. Not always, but quite a bit. Let's see what there is to see.
You shouldn't stay here. We're sustaining terrible attacks.
Bring them on.
The animals appear to be crazy. They already killed several of my soldiers.
We're actually here to help you.
Are you the backup? We were starting to lose hope. I must admit that I was praying for more soldiers, but any help is welcome. We're under attack every night, and we've already lost a lot of men. At this rate, we won't survive another night.
Don't worry. We will do everything in our power to make sure that you do.
You still have some time to prepare before these beasts attack again. Or we could wait together until nightfall.
I'm more or less ready. Let's go.
All right, let's wait.
Ready, weapons? There they are! Maybe in life protect me in this battle. To my help! And death to the others! May the shadow engulf our enemies!
What are my bullets for if not for crushing beasts? Dusted. Delta 008 says, just because it's predictable doesn't mean it's bad. Very true. More. I've got plenty of bullets, so there are plenty of dead. Anybody else? Yep, more of the same. By the power of gun. Ah! He actually hit me. Kind of impressive. Dunk. Anyone else? Cool. Let's loot all this up, and then we will talk to this bro. Those were the dragonkin enemies too. Those are quite strong. You know. Full disclosure, again, I'm not playing on the hardest difficulty. We're using a very, very powerful build. But these enemies are actually quite strong. And they're infused with, like, a dark essence, which we have not seen before. Huh. Interesting. Let's talk to this bro to see what there is to say. I have a feeling this quest is going to take us to Mev, and we're going to be like, Mev, these beasts are behaving strangely, because Mev uses animals. We'll see.
Thanks for your help. You are an extraordinary fighter.
Thanks,
if
friend.
If it were for you, the outpost would have undoubtedly fallen tonight.
If these attacks are always this violent, even with our support, it won't hold much longer. We must uncover the origin of these attacks.
I've thought about it, and I sent a few men 2 days ago, in the hope that they would find out where the attacks came from. And first and foremost, why they are attacking. But I haven't heard from them since. I'm afraid I might have sent them to their death.
Could you at least tell me which way they went? I might be able to track them.
They followed a trail going north of a place the natives call the Woods of Lightning.
Thank you, officer. I will do everything in my power to find them. Until then, try to hold on.
The Woods of Lightning?
Goodbye.
Where the hell is the Woods of Lightning? Excuse me. Is that a place we haven't been to before? Or better yet, a place that we have? I wonder if we had Ziora with us, if she would have commented on the way those beasts were behaving. Probably, knowing this game. But I don't regret having Kurt with us. Fedloot camp, alright. I'm gonna bring Ziora along. Just in case. I'm also having a little pick-me-up snack. Hope you guys don't mind. If it's obnoxiously loud, let me know and I'll stop. Where are we going? Ooh, new area. Okay. Birchmeal says, what's for snack? I'm finishing my Cheez-Its. It's a nice, salty, crunchy snack that will hopefully perk me up a bit. For those of you who don't know, I need a lot of salt. And sometimes, when my salt levels get low, I get kind of depresso. So on top of everything else, I'm probably forgetting to keep my salt levels up. And the reason that I say this is because when I put the first Cheez-It in my mouth, I got a flood of endorphins. And, like, relief sensation. Which leads me to believe that I was doing as stupid.
If we want to follow the tracks of those soldiers, my child, I think we should go to the northeast.
Am I not doing that, Petrus? Here we go. Oh, fuck. More of those shadow creatures. Boys! Get out of here. Dusted.
This man will die if we don't do something about it.
Give him a health potion.
What happened? You saved me. Thank you. I'd be dead if it weren't for you.
Your officer sent us. He told us that you were looking for the origin of these attacks.
And we found it. We followed the beast's trail and it led us to a large glade east of here. You'll find raised stones there. The ones which are worshipped by the islanders. There was a creature there. A beast so large and so ferocious. I've never seen anything like it. That's what must have been attracting the animals. We wanted to kill it, but it prevailed. All my comrades fell in battle against it. I fled. I had to inform the lieutenant.
And you were right. Don't worry, we'll take care of it now.
We took some notes, and we drew a map as we progressed. It may be of use to you. Everything is in that chest over there. Here, take the key.
Thanks. So we could have gotten that information if we'd let him die for whatever reason. Where's the damn chest? There it is. We can also lockpick it. Scout's notes, Amadeus tracker's map. Investigating the beast's tracks led us in the area surrounded Vedlug. The heretics who lived there must have sent them to attack us. We were wrong. The beast did not come from this village. We found more tracks much further, going toward the heart of the island. The trail leads further to the east, where there are more creatures and we can hear loud cries. This must be the source of the attacks. We saw a gigantic creature. It is calling the other beasts and sending them towards us. It is a genuine demon. We must attempt to neutralize it. Okay. So this is gonna be either like a big corrupted creature with that shadow going from it, or it's going to be, excuse me, a Nadaig. Either way, I think we can beat it. Ow. No shit. Alright, here we go. Just strip off all their armor. Once their armor is down, we can really mess them up. But you can see by those, like, shield symbols above their health bars how much armor they have. They have as much armor as these high-level PCs. Like, these are strong enemies. Luckily, that bomb attack that I do just frags everyone. Hey, Nightfall, welcome into you and yours. How are you, friendo? Frozen Dino as well, welcome in, good to see you. How are things in the land of the dino today? Oh, there's a thing else up here. Campsite hype. Campsite hype. Defeat the corrupted Nadaig Miniman. Okay. So I was right on both counts. Frozen Dino says, gonna be honest, kid, past week and a half have been horrid. That is a mood, Frozen Dino. As the kids say, that is a mood. That is a mood. That is a mood. Nightfall says, rearranging furniture, just sort of covered up, messed up tiling with my bed. Nice. It's a corrupted Medite. This is the first corrupted one we've seen. I gotta try to get its armor down. There we go. Oh, well. Yep. Oh. Now you're poisoned. Get wrecked. Can't see it. This thing has health for days. Holy shit. Get out of here. A little bit of stasis for you there, friend. No. No. Ah. Ciara is down. Lovely. Don't worry about that, Gracie. I can do that. Oh, you're setting it for Rhyme? Yeah, red circle is HP. Green circle is AC. Blue circle I tend to do attack bonus, but it can be whatever you think is fitting. Good lord. This is by far the hardest enemy we've fought. In terms of how long the fight has taken. Whoop! Keep in mind, he's poisoned the entire time. I'm out of poison vials. Ooh. He's got no armor. He's just got health for days. Got him. 100 XP, price slaughtered.
It was this creature who was leading the animals. It looks like a guardian, but its skin is strange, covered with ulcers, as if it was sick. That could explain its change in behavior, but not the intelligence with which these attacks were led.
Forgotten Saber of Al-Sad. That's a strong weapon, but I can't use it. I don't think I have anybody who can use it. Ciara might be able to. Gonna have to restock my bullets after that, and my potions for that matter. I used all of my poison potions for that, and most of my explosive potions. Ooh boy. Alright, let's spend some attributes here. We'll get another point of lightning. Lovely, lovely. Let's go ahead and assign that. Storm. Bind. 2 R2 and down. Great. I need more adrenaline to cast it. Okay. Cool. What's the other thing that I got? An attribute. Excuse me. I'm thinking I might go hard on guns now. Let's take a look at our codex. In Search of Perfection. Nice. We read all of these when we picked them up. Oops. Vinbar. Vinbar is the High King of Tirfirdi and the leader of the Vigaig Awelas clan, the Wind Weavers in the village of Windshavar, but no one has seen him for months. You have finally found the trace of the High King who disappeared after having long isolated himself in a cave of knowledge. It seems that he decided to abandon himself to the spirit of the island and become a Nadaig Miniman, a mountain guardian. If you had to kill the High King, who lost his mind and turned himself into a guardian, to free Constantine from his grip. Sarah comes from the Vaeg Awelas clan, the Windweavers, and is a Menduramen, the sole companion of the High King Vinbar, to whom she dedicates limitless love. She is a respected warrior and one of the protectors of her village. Cool. Anemhaid, the Fiery Soul. This small region is accessible only to the kings and queens of Tirfirdi, or those willing to pass the many trials that grant access to the sanctuary hidden in the heart of the volcano. Dope. I have a feeling it's now going to give us corrupted fauna. Yeah, here it is. Corrupted Nadaig Miniman. This creature looks a lot like a Nadaig, but looks sick and attacks even the natives that it once protected. Gross. Frozen Dino says, Kit going for the boom noise metal throwers now. Cool. This has been a gun build since I started playing Frozen Dino. Like, yes, I do use magic, but mostly when I'm out of bullets. And I currently have 131 bullets, so... my gun is just stronger. It's much stronger. But yeah, this has been a gun build since the first day that I played it. And I don't regret that choice. It's a little bit simple. You know, my attack rotation is stay in back and shoot gun. But it's not bad. Hi, Triscare. Welcome in. Good to see you, friendo. VOM premiere tonight. Triscare. Well, session 0. Just a reminder, guys, our new campaign, Voices of the Mountain. Session 0, to meet the players and the characters and to line out the goals of the campaign, is tonight at our usual tabletop time, 6 p.m. New York time, or your regional equivalent. In about 4 hours from now, we will have that for you. And then the story premiere will be in early December. Triska says your combat tactics consist of put Kurt in front and use him as a shield. I mean, you're not wrong. I think I have Petrus with me currently, but yeah. Don't sue me, NCSoft. That is Jeremy Soul's Norn theme for Guild Wars 2. It's been stuck in my head for about a week and a half now. Krishka says, how is the Foxo today? Weather improved at all? The weather is fine. I feel like shit. Just a lot of stress. Premiere day among many, many other things. Gentleman Vader says, I've had this one band that VTMB had licensing for stuck in my head for a while. A band called Conduit. I think I've heard that, Vader. If you're talking about Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, I think I've heard that music. It's quite good. Triska says, well, what we're here for, looking for a busy day here at work, so I'll be about. I appreciate you being about, Trace. Helping out where you can, being here when you can. It does help. That goes for anybody. Excuse me, miss.
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Sir de Sardet, what can I do for you? You are back. I hear there are no more attacks. Once again, your help was a blessing. Did our troops survive?
There were some losses, but the outpost is still standing. And it's thanks to them that I was able to follow the creature's trail. The officer sent out a small party hoping that they would be able to solve the problem.
Now that's a resourceful man. Did his initiative bear fruit?
His men died, alas. But following their tracks led me to the creature who was leading the animals. It resembled a Nardaig Menemen, a mountain guardian. But it seemed like it was sick. Its skin was covered in stains and ulcers, and its behavior was different from the other guardians I've met.
Where could it have come from? And why did it send all these beasts after us?
I don't know, but someone must be behind all this. These attacks are too coordinated and too complex to be the work of some creatures.
You are a man of great ingenuity. I have no doubt that you will solve this mystery. At any rate, I am extremely grateful for the help you have given us.
You're welcome.
Anything else?
I must leave you.
Naturally, Your Excellency.
Frozen Dino says, how much you want to bet it's her? I will bet $100,000 right now that it's not her. Don't hold me to that, but because I don't have $100,000. But no, there is next to no way that it's her. However, my current theory is that it is someone from the old world with political power, specifically our cousin Constantine. But I absolutely 100% do not believe that it is the Mother Cardinal of Thélème. Yeah, it's not her style, and also she has nothing to gain from it. Whereas we had a scene with Constantine, and I fully believe that he has something to gain from it. Alright, let's switch Petrus out for Afra. Actually, I'm going to switch out Sierra for Kurt as well, because there's going to be a fight. There we go. And let's head over to Hikmet and do the exact same thing from the other direction. While I'm here, let me grab some bullets. That should do for now. I'll craft that a bit later. Of the two cities, I think I like Hikmet more. Reminds me more of Assassin's Creed, like Brotherhood than Syndicate. Hey, bro.
Lord de Sardet, I've been hoping you would come.
Your Excellency, I heard news of the attacks against Hikmet.
I am ashamed to once again rely upon your kindness, but our situation is quite desperate, and you have proven such a valuable aid to us in the past.
How might I be of service to you?
Animals, creatures have been attacking us relentlessly. They throw themselves upon our defenses day and night. They do not even try to avoid our weapons, rushing as if to swamp us in infinite numbers. Our best soldiers fall exhausted from fatigue, the others die shredded by their claws. Please find the origin of these attacks and make them stop. If we cannot hold out, the entire population of Hikmet will be devoured.
Shah Mateus has fallen prey to the same tragic fate. The beasts were answering to a type of guardian we have never seen before. A guardian that has since died. Have the attacks subsided here at all? A guardian that has since died. Have the attacks subsided in Hikmet?
No, not at all. San Mateus is far from here. The origin of the attacks must be different. I sent a small group of trackers so that they might follow the trail of the creatures. Their last message came from a dangerous area in the hands of natives. The savages are certainly at the root of these evil attacks. Who else could have trained all of these creatures?
Could you indicate the zone in question?
Alas, no. I didn't get the information. You must meet their officer, who will know how to guide you there. She's leading our troops in the outpost at the entrance to the city.
Very well. I shall depart immediately.
Be so kind as to keep me informed. This affair is driving me to madness.
I would like to broach a rather unpleasant subject. Your treachery.
I beg your pardon? I am at a loss for words.
Have you forgotten that after sending me to save your savants that you then again sought my assistance? According to you, I needed only to convince the Tierna Conductors to provide us with a remedy. But you used me like a pawn, seeking in truth to capture her.
I didn't select anything, by the way. This is all just our
I cannot
day.
understand why you are reacting in this way. I was certain that the witch doctor would refuse to help us. They have us marked down as enemies, after all. And I had good reason to believe that you would not resort to physical persuasion.
You are even ready to use brute force against your own allies.
Whatever do you mean?
After wounding the Tierna, your spy attempted to kill me, Excellency. And you dare to tell me that my anger is exaggerated? Can I remind you that to assassinate a legate is to declare war against his sovereign?
I never... I promise you that I had no intention for any harm to befall you. That man went beyond his orders, I assure you. I implore you, please accept my sincerest and profound apologies in the name of the Bridge Alliance.
I can only give you the benefit of the doubt for now, Your Excellency. In the meantime, you need not keep a candle lit for the return of your spy. He paid for his audacity with his life.
He would have been made to answer for such infamy, I assure you. Once again, I apologize sincerely for this crime. It should never have happened. In any case, we need to get our hands on this woman. The remedy is perhaps...
There never was a remedy. It was a wild goose chase. Perhaps even some sort of machination.
No. That is terrible. This is a great setback. How could I have been so naive? What a shame. I am truly sorry that you risked your life in vain. Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
I've taken care of your problem with the caravans. The merchant should now be able to
Apparently we haven't been here in a while.
Captain
Whoops.
Rainhild has sent a message to that effect. You have done a great service for me. Though there is something that bothers me. I was told that you met these savages and then let them go. They showed no mercy at all with your own merchants.
The congregation is not in conflict with these natives, and has no wish to begin one.
Ah, your famous neutrality. Well then, you have solved the problem, and I would be discourteous to deny it.
My pleasure. I imagine the captain must have informed you of all that we learned.
Indeed, and I am extremely worried. An attack of any significant magnitude would be a catastrophe.
Apparently we
for
should have
our
come to
city.
talk to this
We
guy
have the
ages
means to
ago, because this
repel
is about
these
quests that we
savages,
did in
but
September.
It will not be without great losses.
Perhaps there is another way. The natives have clearly expressed their wishes. The freedom of their brothers and sisters.
I see where this is headed, but I fear that they were not honest with you. A few natives are being held in the prison of the Coin Guard, but a handful of warriors does not seem to justify an assault of such commitment.
They were not speaking of just a few soldiers, but of kidnappings. The victims are only villagers.
This is inexplicable. We have taken no villagers. Of course, we answer their attacks in kind. And at times we have taken prisoners on the battlefield. But what use would we have for a few fishermen, hunters, and weavers?
Might it be possible that these kidnappings have taken place without your consent?
I doubt that. But of course, it is always possible that a few bandits might have stolen a shipment of arms. If that were the case, that would explain a great deal. Since you have been of such service to my people, and this grievous affair seems of great concern to you, would you be of a mind to lead the inquiry? Capture a few of these savages. Make it your mission to make them talk. We must understand what is going on before they attack.
Very well. I shall get to the bottom of this affair, Your Excellency.
Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
I have to go. Look forward to seeing you again.
Farewell, my lord.
Alright, so we got a side quest out of that, which is nice. We got a whole mess of stuff there. Let's do this first. That was a lot. Well, I haven't been to Hickman in a month and a half, apparently. So... that was a lot. I wasn't expecting any of that to happen. That kind of threw me for a loop. Sorry, guys. To be fair, my quest log didn't tell me to go back and talk to him. Now, interestingly, it says do the main quest first. If you look there on the right, it says continue with the main quest, the attack on Hickmet. So let's do this first, and then we'll do the side quest. Hickmet really is pretty. Yeah, it's my favorite location. Like of the old world locations so far, Hickmet is my favorite. Sibs 143, welcome into you and yours. Good to see you, hun. Sib says, "Am here, am baking, am do a smart what are you baking? What smart did you do? And welcome in. Also, good luck on this venture, everybody." Oh shit! Nice hit, Kurt. Damn. Sib says, banana bread, anatomy and physiology on muscles and joint movement. I feel mostly good about the test. Good luck. Best of luck, hon. Ooh. Oh no, they're not all dead. Okay, good.
You managed to make it through. A group of these enraged beasts managed to get past our defenses.
Yes, we fought and defeated them. But how did they make it through?
My men are exhausted. We killed some of them, but we were overrun. Our situation is getting more and more desperate. I don't suppose I need to warn you about the dangers of this road.
Actually, that is why we're here. Governor Burren sent me. He wants us to find a group of trackers.
And I hope that he'd sent you as reinforcements. Silly me. It looks like all we're good for is dying to protect his bloody city. But you wanted to ask me something.
Like I said, Governor Burren is hoping that I can find a group of trackers, with your help.
I'd like to see you try. Indeed, I was ordered to send out a party of scouts, which I did, despite our losses. They were supposed to find the bastard who's been sending us these critters. One of those savage sorcerers, no doubt.
Can you tell me which way they went?
Sorry, Your Excellency, I won't tell you anything until I receive some help. You have to understand, I hope that these men are alive. They are also under my command. But those who are here with me now are my main preoccupation. And as we speak, they're dropping like flies. Not to mention the fact that if this outpost falls, there won't be much left to protect the city. So you can go and tell the governor that if he wants me to help you, he will have to help us first.
Maybe we can avoid going to the governor and save time. There aren't many of us, and I don't have any soldiers to give you. But perhaps I can still offer my help.
We were supposed to receive a shipment of ammunition and medicines, but we're still waiting for it. If you can bring it to me, we would at least be able to heal ourselves and have enough bullets to sustain these assaults.
Do you know where this material came from?
From your city, New Serene. The caravan transporting it was supposed to pass through here 2 days ago. It must have been attacked. But with a little bit of luck, its cargo should still be intact.
Very well. I will retrace the path. It shouldn't be too difficult to find it.
The three of you won't be able to bring the crates back by yourselves. 2 of my men will accompany you. Please, hurry. Without them, we're even less likely to hold.
We're departing right away.
I could have stepped around that with a charisma roll, but I actually want to do this quest. I want to help them out fictionally, so we're gonna just do it. Frozen Dino says some of these voices totally did voices in Cold Tyrus. Are you referring to World of Warcraft, Frozen Dino? Because I know that some of these people did work in Witcher. They're not like Geralt and Ciri and Yennefer, but like some of the side characters, like they're identical. So I wouldn't be surprised. There's some really, really good voice talent in this game. We want to go to New Serene? No. We want to go... How do I set this? There we go. Help the outpost. This way. Starlight says, thinking about making some rice bowls for the family today. Fried egg, Korean seasoned beef, and spices to each person's fancy. I'll take 7. Hey, well done, Starlight and Tricare on that venture. Better luck next time, everybody else, guys. Sorry to those who didn't pass. I'm going the right way, right? No, I am not, because I am a dingus. Good job, kid. It's very hard to win a venture on this channel.
To my help, and death to the others.
Comparatively. Like, in terms of raw math, it's hard to win a venture. Sib says, my house smells like bananas. That sounds tasty. I think I would like it if my house smelled like bananas. Oh, it's literally just this? Okay.
Soldiers, are you the ones who are supposed to help me search for the caravan?
Yes, Your Excellency.
We're ready to leave as soon as you wish.
Let's go.
I'm ready. Let's go.
We'll follow you. Here, there are tracks of a heavy carriage. They must belong to our caravan.
Let's take a closer look.
Okay.
This looks like the place the carriage left the road. There are also some animal prints. They were being chased.
They must have tried to escape them by taking the small path.
Let's follow them.
I hope that those who are accompanying the caravan are still alive.
You have witnessed the violence of the attacks we are sustaining. They must all be dead. I'm more worried about the potions. If they're broken...
Sit down, lizard bro. Ain't nobody got time for your shit. Storm!
About to get dicey.
That was a cool move. I like that animation a lot.
There it is!
The beast who attacked it is still around. Be prepared.
That's the first time I've used Storm. It's pretty dope.
all dead. They were torn to shreds.
But the cargo is still here, and it looks like it's in good condition.
As for the carriage, it's damaged. And without it, we'll have a hard time transporting this to the outpost. It'll take a bit of work, but I should be able to fix that.
Make it quick. I'm afraid that the beasts may not give us a lot of breathing space.
Okay. Craftsmanship level 2. Do it.
There. It's a makeshift repair, but it should be enough to reach the outpost.
We'd do well to depart now. Dragging this carriage won't be easy.
Let's go. An attack could happen soon.
Here you are. I don't know how to thank you. Our cargo has finally arrived. With this ammunition, we'll be able to hold back the assaults, and the medicines have already given a boost to 3 of my men.
It wasn't an easy task, so I'm pleased that all this has been useful to you.
Here, take this. This is all I can offer to thank you, but I give it gladly.
Thank you, Captain.
50 gold and +2 reputation, I'll take it.
Now, can you tell me which way these trackers went?
They went towards the west, where the rebels are most numerous.
Are you talking about the Danea Exregao?
If you like. The governor is certain that these savages are behind the attacks, so I sent my men to find their camp. This isn't the first time that we've tried to find them, but now our survival depends on it.
I see. Well, thank you, Captain. I'll try to find your man and put an end to all this.
Good luck. And if my men are alive, send them back here, will you?
You can count on me.
Cool.
I must go. Goodbye, Captain.
Goodbye, Your Excellency.
Alright. So let's go... That's Ulan's clan, isn't it? I think? I might be wrong in that. But that sounded like Ulan's clan. Yep. Oh no, Veil of the Great Battle. That's... Veil of the Great Battle. That's... It's not the Storm Warriors. Is that the... Those are the people who told us about Mev, maybe? Either way, I'm bringing Siora. Actually, we'll remove after I keep Kurt with us. How am I doing on bullets? 98? That should do for now. I hope. Ugh. Excuse me, chat. Sorry about that.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Are you the scout sent by the governor of Hikmet?
Can't you tell?
He was worried that he wasn't getting any news from you and asked me to find you. He wants me to help him put an end to the attacks. Have you discovered anything?
Yes. The camp of rebel savages.
Oh, train.
We suspected there was one around here, and we finally found it. They must be the ones sending us the beasts. They all come from this region, and these barbarians have sworn to eliminate us. So we...
You may be right, but I'd rather be certain. I know the leader of this camp. I'll go talk to her.
You knew of this camp? These savages are responsible for dozens of deaths, maybe hundreds. Why didn't you inform the governor?
Because I'm a diplomat, not a scout. You should go back to the outpost now. I'll take care of all this.
Cool. Yeah, these are the warriors that we had to sneak past. I can't remember the name of their leader. But I know this clan. These are the ones who told us about Mev. These are also the ones who have Kadasak's body. I'm gonna sneak past these wolves because I don't want to fight them. We'll zip into the camp and go talk to the Mao. See what we can find out. Although I have a sneaking suspicion she's going to say, "What? We're not attacking the lion. We're also being attacked by the corrupted creatures. And then it's gonna be like, if it's not you, then who? And then it's gonna be like, Constantine. He's a Donegata, but he's not allied to any tribe. And we'll see. Hi, guys. We do have a side quest to do before we finish here, so do that as well.
I wanted to speak to you about the assaults that Hikmed and its outposts have been sustaining.
Assaults? We have nothing to do with it this time. My men are not ready to attack the big city.
They're not being attacked by men, but by beasts. Dozens of them.
So, they are also attacking the Renaigse?
Called it.
That's a relief.
What do you mean?
The animals are attacking us as well. They throw themselves at any man crossing their path, as if they were enraged. They even throw themselves at the camp's defenses. I had never seen anything like it before.
A similar thing was happening west of the island. The animals were being led by some sort of guardian. It resembled a Nardaig Menamen, but its skin was black and covered in ulcers.
I have never seen a guardian that fits the description you've given. I don't think they exist.
Could a Denegad have done this?
You're a typical Renaigse. You don't understand anything. The Nardaig are our ancestors. None of our people would make a Nardaig suffer, even if their heart was black and full of resentment.
Voxtradamus!
Someone or something is making the beast aggressive here as well, and we must find it.
We? Do you want us to work together?
Why shouldn't we? Don't you want this to stop too?
That's true.
Mal! Our guardian! He had changed! He is attacking our own!
What? Come, follow me!
I am, in fact, Voxtradamus. Yep, it says so in a word. Fuck. Yes. Shred all that armor. There we go. Done. Done? Are we done? Nope, we're not done. That tail whip dope. I'm poisoned. That storm animation is super cool. Here comes Big Boy. Hello, Big Boy. Ow. I'm just unloading consumables onto this thing. Jeez. That's it. I'm out. The only thing I got left is my gun and my bombs. Oh Lord, he coming. I'm almost out of armor. There it is. Oof.
What happened to our Nadai?
No idea. I'm sorry. It left me no choice.
You fought bravely and you did what you had to do. Our guardian had changed. It no longer recognized its children, and it was the one leading these beasts against us. Something really bad must have happened to it.
It resembled the other Guardian I told you about. As if they had the same disease.
Guardians don't get sick. They are far more than beasts.
And yet you and I saw the same thing. At last. The attack should stop now. What are you doing here?
Who are these Renites? Spies?
They only came here to discover the source of the attacks.
And they thought we were responsible.
Why are you still here? You should have gone back to the outpost.
I'm sorry. We were uncertain that we could trust you. You said you knew these people, and then we heard cries, and saw the giant creature attacking their camp. And we realized that it was this creature who was leading the beasts.
And you discovered that we weren't to blame.
Yes. I'm really sorry. We should go back to the outpost now.
Then, if we let them go, they'll tell their leader the location of our camp.
You. Are you prepared to swear that you will never speak of this place?
You saved our comrades and maybe our city by killing this beast, so... Yes. We swear.
I hope that they will be true to their word. Fine. They can go.
We are extremely grateful.
Thank you, Duran. Now, let's go tell the governor of Hikmet about this Guardian.
Qua awalem segrenaigse. And if you find the one who's behind all this, kill him.
I have a lot of loot to go grab. 1 second. For the record, just so that we're all on the same page, this is my first time playing this game. I might be making the Foxtradamus comment and calling things and then the scene playing out that way, but that comes down to genre savvy, my own bardic knowledge, and my love of storytelling. We are well past the point that I know anything about this game. I don't play games blind on this channel, that's true. I research games before I play them, but with big RPGs like this, it's nigh impossible to research the whole thing before I decide to play it, or not. And all of my research ended well before this point. There aren't a lot of people who have finished this game that I can find, which is saying something, because it's very good. I won't say I have nothing but good things to say about this game, but I will say I have many positive thoughts to place upon this game if and when we finally finish it. Can I fast travel from here? No, I cannot. Damn it. Delta says, if. Listen, if it takes all of November and we're still not done with this game, I have to stop. Because we've got DL next month, and then I want to start a new game in the new year. So, yeah. If. The thing is, I have no idea how much more of this game we have. We might have 2 days. We might have 1 day. We might have 2 hours. Or we might have another month and a half. I have no idea. But I do think it was pretty cool that I called about 3/4 of that scene. Like, I'm legitimately kind of proud of that. Alright, before we teleport out of here, I'm gonna do some crafting because I am out of consumables. And that's gonna be a problem if I don't rectify this now. So we're gonna make some bullets, we're gonna make some alchemical preparations, and go from there. I should have plenty of resources. $89 bullets. We have one of these left. Let's make... $20. Let's make 20 of these. Let's make as many of these as we can. Awesome. Oh, I didn't hardly use any stasis mix. So that's great. How are we doing on healing potions? $68. Okay. Cool. Let's just go hard, right? So we need 32 to give us 100. Dope. Let's make some resuscitation potions, just in case we need them. 9 more. Should be good. And that'll do for now. Yeah, that'll do for now. Awesome. That was a good restock we did. I wish I had a little bit more ammo, but that'll come with time. And we killed the 2 main bosses, so don't think we're gonna need too much ammo for the next little bit, so it should be okay. Let's go ahead and turn this quest in, and then before the next main quest, we'll go do that side quest. Actually, let's do the side quest first. If it'll let us. It might not. Let's see. Yeah, we need to finish the attack on Hickman first. Okay. We'll finish this, and then we'll go do that side quest, and then we'll continue pushing the main story. We got a lot to do still. Plenty to do, in fact. Gonna go talk to the governor. I do still like the bridge, even if they are, in a word, treacherous. I do like the bridge of the old world factions. The Bridge Alliance is probably the coolest, in my opinion. But I can absolutely see why people would like the Church of St. Matthias or the Queen Guard, or even like the
Have you been informed? I've been told, yes, that the attacks have ceased. Hikmet has been saved, thanks to you. Was it the natives, as I suspected?
No, they were not the cause, and were also victims of the attacks, and their losses were great. The animals answered to the call of a guardian, whose behavior was totally unlike the others. Exactly like the one who led the attacks against San Mateus.
These creatures normally protect the natives, answering their call. Why did this one attack them? Are you certain one tribe is not attempting to dominate the others?
I don't think so. The Guardian looks sick. No native would treat such a creature like that. There is no doubt someone is behind these attacks, but currently I have no idea who it might be.
I suspect you will lead the investigation and unravel the mystery, as is your custom. While waiting, take this. It's nothing much, but consider it a gift to thank you for your help. Without you, the population of Hikmet would have suffered terribly.
Thank you. I'm happy to have helped you avoid a massacre, Your Excellency.
Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
No, I'm good, thanks.
I have to go. Look forward to seeing you again.
Farewell, my lord.
Okay. Talk to Constantine. But we'll do this first. I wonder how quickly they're gonna do a heel turn with Constantine. I wonder if it's gonna be like Anakin Skywalker in like one scene, or if it's going to be protracted like, well, Frodo Baggins. Speaking of protracted corruption, there's a segue. I recently did some research in the linguistics that J.R.R. Tolkien made. Not much, just like cursory level research. And I came across a piece of information that I had not gleaned previously, which is that the Baggins family has some fucked up naming conventions. Like, apparently, and I hadn't noticed it before, but Hobbit names had always sounded weird to me. If you're a fan of J.R.R. Tolkien, I'm going to be ranting for just a few minutes. Hobbit names have always sounded weird to my ears, but somebody broke down, like, non-Baggins family Hobbit names and Baggins family Hobbit names. And the non-Baggins Hobbit names are no worse than the other, like, fantasy names in that particular piece of work. They're no worse than, like, you know, Gandalf, or Éomer, or Aragorn, or Elrond. Like, there's no worse than those names. Whereas, the Baggins family tree is absolutely chock full of bullshit. It's bad. It's real bad. And I thought that was funny. If you guys ever wanna look that up, I think you can Google like Baggins family names at this point, and you'll see what I mean. I didn't realize that almost all of the terrible Hobbit names were from the Baggins family exclusively, which is hilarious to me. What sort of bullshit? Almost every Baggins name ends with a NGO sound, or just a hard O at the end. Like, all of them, so that it sounds ridiculous. Most of them end in GO, or hard consonant O. They're almost all 2 syllables, and kind of campy feeling when you say them. Bilbo, Frodo, Bungo, Baggo. Like, it's all like that in the Baggins family. I think there's a Frollo, which is hilarious to me. Frolo, Frollo, which is the name of the cardinal in Hunchback of Notre Dame. But, like, non-Baggins Hobbit names are just, like, generic fantasy names. Now, interestingly, non-Baggins Hobbit names tend to be, like, 3 and 4 syllables long. Like, the trend among the Hobbit names, the non-Baggins Hobbits, is to have longer names, which I thought was interesting. Frozen Dino says, wow, I thought Bilbo and Frodo were way close related, but they're on opposite sides of this tree. While that's true, they're on the same tree. But yeah, it's an interesting thing if you like that type of thing. Sorry about the random ass rant before going to go do the side quest, but yeah, it just popped into my head and I wanted to share it with you guys. What the fuck is that? Middle right. There's a fire on that there mountain. Why?
Respectfully, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
Governor Burren asked me to investigate the abductions the rebels told us about. If we could find the origin and free their comrades, I'm sure they would stop their attack. I need to locate and speak with the other rebels. Do you know where they could be?
No, they don't attack often. I fear they're gathering their forces.
Captain, the patrol we sent to the west has not returned yet.
I may have spoken too quickly, Your Excellency. Although it might still be possible that our men are just delayed.
Perhaps you would allow me to search for them. Maybe they crossed paths with the rebels.
Corporal, do you know which way the patrol went?
Of course, Captain.
You will lead, His Excellency. In hope that our men are still alive.
At your command, Captain. Your Excellency. Find me at the entrance of the camp when you're ready to start.
That's true, Birchmila. Many of the Hobbit names are quote-unquote translated. That's valid. I don't know the answer to your question of whether or not the Baggins names are translated or not. I do not know.
Are you ready to go, Your Excellency?
Yes, let's go.
What I'm hoping is we can avoid a lot of these enemies. Nope, there's gonna be a fight here for sure. Unless I can
Let's not waste any time.
swing wide. Nope, okay. Damage. Get out of here. Ugh, excuse me, chat. Oh. I am tired Foxo.
Is that the patrol we're looking for?
Yes. That's them. More victims of these savages. But two of the soldiers are missing. Maybe they managed to escape. They'll surely need help. We should look for them.
Look for survivors. Okay. Can I go over here? I can. Problem is, this is a labyrinth of stone. Which, I guess, to be fair, is most labyrinths. I hear you, friend.
I beg you! Help me!
Hello, friend.
I'm in trouble! Please help me!
This man needs to be cared for. But in his condition, we can't take him back to the outpost.
Allow me. There. That should be better.
Thank you, sir. Without your help,
Nice.
I would probably have died here.
Tell us what happened.
We came across a group of rebel savages. It was a massacre. A few seconds later, only Franz and I were left. We fled. I managed to drag myself here, but he was not so lucky. The savages caught up with him.
Was he captured? Did you see
Excuse
where they
me.
took him?
They headed north to Frazonegan, but in the state I was in, I didn't see much else.
Your Excellency, please. We should get him out of there. They're bound to torture and kill him.
We'll take care of it, Corporal. The rebels must have left traces when dragging the prisoner. But not you. You must help your wounded man to reach the outpost. Come on.
Cool. So, is there an exit to this nonsense over here? Maybe. We need to zone out, which is going to be pleasant. Need to find a campsite or something. Ah, or a bridge. A bridge also works. Whoop. South Road. Ugh. I'm yawning like crazy. Having a stretch. Ugh, trying to wake up. It's not working. But we're about to hit level 35. That's fun. Now let's do this first. I was gonna say it might be break time, but let's do this quest first. I don't think it'll take too long. Excuse me. Alright, Gracie, but I think we can finish this quest first. That's what I just said. Dusty.
There's our group of rebels. The soldier they captured looks dead.
Where's the group of rebels? Over here? Yeah.
Quayes. My name is Desardet. I'm the legate of the congregation. I'm here because I want to talk to your chief.
I know who you are. The Renaigse on Ol Manawi. What do you want to say to Armal?
I want to talk to him about the abductions and to understand what's going on.
You would be the first Renaigse to care. How do we know you're not just saying that to find out where our camp is?
I am not part of the Alliance. My only goal is to avoid deaths on both sides. Help me. I am your only chance to free your prisoners without bloodshed.
You seem to really believe what you say. I hope I'm not mistaken. Very well. Tell me when you are ready to follow me to our camp.
Okay.
Are you ready to follow me, Renaigse?
Let's go.
Boy was stuck there for a second.
It's this way.
Let's stay on guard.
What are you afraid of? That the Donea Exregar have set a trap for us?
I mean, we've been to their village already. This is like sequence broken a little bit. Oh well.
I'm letting my comrades know we're here, so that they let us pass. Follow me. We are almost there.
Okay. Oh, this is a different camp. We've not been here. Where'd you go, bro? Oh wow, he's way up there.
It's this way. Come on.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a different camp. But it might be the same one. I'm always willing to entertain a doubt. I don't think we've been here before. I'm gonna go hit this campsite.
It's this way.
Give me a minute, bro. One more camp in this area. Ooh.
This is our main camp. This is where you will find our Mal. I hope I am not wrong to lead you here, and that you are not a traitor.
So, here's the famous rebel camp. I hope their leader can tell us more about these abductions.
Yep, definitely new place. Duno said camp. Not seen there like before. Cool.
Who are you and what are you doing here, Anaikse?
My name is Desade. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation. I came to talk to you about the abductions and your forthcoming attack.
And how did you find our camp?
I convinced one of your men to bring me.
Please, Mal. Explain to him what you know. He can help us free our brothers.
Well, I'll tell you what we know, then you'll understand why we have to fight lions. Many seasons ago, Sinol Manawi started to disappear. Lions attacked the villages and took them with them. We never saw them again. They were either crazy or so injured that even our best Donegad couldn't do anything. So we counterattacked and captured some of their soldiers. And we learned that they were taking our people to a place they call a laboratory. It is there that they torture and kill them. They talked about experiments.
Experiments? So that was the reason for all these abductions. But what do they hope to discover?
Alert! The lions are attacking! Traitor! It was you who led them to us!
No, I swear. They asked me to investigate. It was never a question of attacking you.
Then prove it! Fight with us!
Sure.
The Alliance betrayed me as much as you. I owe them nothing.
How do, fuckers? Just two guys, that was it? The best you got? Anybody else want to get dunked on? This dude. Sit down. Dusted.
You have fought bravely. And your word is true, Honor Manawi.
The Alliance is the ally of the congregation. Taking your side was not a decision I made lightly. But Governor Burren used and betrayed us. And he will answer for it. Please, wait before you attack. I will do everything to dismantle this laboratory and release your people.
I trust you. So we will wait. But don't take too long. Kwa awalem seg, Honor Manawi.
Goodbye.
Freshman listeners, there's a surprise waiting for you in the circle, by the way. in the circle? What? For the thingy tonight. The circle. The runic circle on the Discord? What circle, Gracie? Where the hell is the campsite? I'm all turned around. The arena. Oh! Okay. I won't need that for tonight. Well, I might, but... Time to go yell at the Bridge Alliance again. But first, we're gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna put a save right here. Boop. Yep. And it is time for us to go on break. So, now is a great time to get up, grab a drink, have a stretch, get a snack. All that good stuff. The Keepers will keep an eye on chat for us, keep things safe and moving along. I'm gonna put some music on for you guys, and I will be back in just a few minutes. So, take care. And a marker. Thank you, Birchmila. I'm back. I'm ready to get back into the game. I'm going to put a marker here. 50 XP for chat. Let's go. Didn't I just save it? I think I did. Yep, I did. No big deal. Alright, let's roll. Back to Hikmet to go yell at the leader, and then we'll go talk to Constantine about the troubling stuff that we found. German Invader says, so, I have a story to share from my recent excursion to the store for snacks. Go on. Ooh. That's a rifle. Our hunt for the hat continues. That's a nice one, but it doesn't have the feather that I want. Buy that ammo. Vader says, I saw a tow truck on my way back and it had the worst pun I've ever seen written on it. The slogan said, we don't want an arm and a leg, just your toes. How dare. How dare you, random tow company. Still, ultimately positive. This might get us level 35. Which would be 3 levels today, I think.
Lord de Sade, what? Enough with the formalities, Excellency. You owe me an explanation. Did you order your troops to attack while I was negotiating under a white flag?
I assure you that I have no idea what you are talking about. I would never have placed your life in harm's way. The alliance with the congregation is crucial, and you know it. Your suspicions are unfounded. I'm sorry. It is now clear that decisions are being made without my consent. I'm going.
You mock me, Excellency.
Train.
I can't believe this matter slipped your vigilance. Everything the Danea Exregao have told me has proven true. Your men attacked and carried off natives. I witnessed it. According to what I've been told, They are taken to a place where experiments are carried out, where they are tortured.
It is true that I knew of the existence of this laboratory. The place is dedicated to research on the Malachor. If a remedy is ever to be discovered, it will happen there. But I assure you that I was not aware that natives were being taken there.
Allow me to doubt your sincerity, Excellency. I intend to pay the place a visit and see for myself what happens there. Who directs the research?
Our most brilliant savant, the Dr. Asili. Certainly his legend precedes him. He is the master of your friend, the Professor Afra. Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
Nope.
I have to go. Look forward to seeing you again.
Farewell, my lord.
We leveled up. I'm gonna switch to Afra, and we're gonna go deal with this. First things first. New skill point. What do we want? We can go this way. Shield of the Enlightened, which I think is this. Increases physical armor and duration. It progressive for the duration of the effect. Uses to protect oneself from enemies wielding light weapons. Interesting. I can't go this way though. I have to go from here and go up. Or we can. I could grab this. I need to quickly. Oh, does not work with Divine Magic Ring. Okay, irrelevant. We could start getting some new blade stuff. I don't really have anything else that I want. I mean, we could also get stasis. And then work our way down here and get Shield of the Enlightened. Shield of the Enlightened might be good. I think I'll do that, actually. I think I'll save up and grab that. Sardancer says, skeptical that he had no idea about the natives. Same. Same. Let's grab Afra and go see what we can see about this. I'm bringing Kurt with us for sure, because this is going to end in a fight. Where is our thing? Is it right up here? I think it's right up here. Vader says, would be a nice twist, though, if he is innocent and the subordinates are the ones plotting behind his back. Yeah, you make a valid point. It would be interesting. Alright, Afro, where you at? Compose your team. Seora on the bench. Afro's coming out. Control. How am I doing on ammo? 64 shots? That should be enough. That should be enough for these fools.
At the fiery flasks, you'll find the quintessence of alchemy. The best potions and the most efficient concoctions.
Halt! No one enters!
You speak to the legate of the merchant congregation, soldier. I have been sent by Governor Buren. I have to talk to Dr. Asili.
I don't take orders from the governor, nor the congregation. Be on your way.
He won't obey me either, Greenblood. He's not from my regiment.
Bitch.
Sorry, soldier, but I'm coming in, whether you like it or not.
To arms!
To my help!
Sit your bitch ass down. Next. Anybody else want to play? We could have snuck in here, but I don't much feel like sneaking. I'm in a mood. Dr. Asili's secret laboratory. Oh dear.
I wasn't expecting that. It's a real fortress.
There must be other guards. Be careful.
Find out if there are prisoners.
How awful. They've been reduced to burning the bodies.
How could members of the Guard choose to participate in this massacre?
Your loyalty is commendable, Kurt, after all that we've been through. What did that say? Talk to Constantine. We'll worry about that later. Where are these bloody guards? Hello, friend. We must kung fu fight.
To my
Got him.
Watch out! Grenade!
Done. Pulls out the BFG division music from Doom, says Delta. Yup. Yerp. Hello? Secret laboratory guards key. I do not know which one of you oafs broke the mechanism that leads to the tunnels, but the cost of replacement will be taken from his pay. The doctor was furious he had to order a replacement part, and even though he probably has received it by now, I hope that once it is replaced, you will be more careful. Those mechanisms are fragile. Okay. Not super helpful information there. Descend! We have found cells. Unblock this. Go inside. Oh, hello there!
I don't have the key.
We'll get the key in a minute. Hello.
You're not one of them. Please.
You're not.
Get us out of here.
Nauts? What are you doing locked up here?
These scientists captured and abused us. They performed experiments, made us drink potions, took our blood. I heard them say that they wanted to find out how we are immune to the Malachor. None of it makes any sense. Please, get us out of here.
I'll find a way to open this cage.
The Knots are immune to the Malachor? First I've heard.
Fallen so low. I'm so ashamed. I feel nauseous.
Let's hold this good doctor to account.
I need lockpicking level 3 to bust that cage, by the way, which we don't have. It's been mentioned before. Has it? I missed that, Birchmila. Thank you. This screen looks like something from Witcher 3. Blood and Wine, specifically. But also the Metro franchise? I'm kind of into it.
To my help.
Hello, friends! Ominous is what it is, says Delta. You right.
To my help.
Oh wait, they're all clustered together. Bonk! Got him! Birchmila says it came up briefly during the Knots magic comes from demons and we're going to prosecute them quest. Really? Yeah, I missed that. But then again, the Knots are pretty, benevolent towards the land, which seems to be the cause of the Malachor. The Knots don't really, like, disrespect the land to the degree that some other people do, so... Heated experimentation room. Lovely. Let's go free these Knots.
Thank you. Thank you. We owe you our lives.
Just a little more patience. I still have to release the other prisoners.
There's other prisoners? Oh. Well, I'm glad we came back. Up and over. Let's see, who else is down here? Ah, natives.
You're not one of those nasty birds, are you?
No. I've come to put an end to all these horrors. To save you. But I thought they only captured the Onol Manawi.
I don't know why they brought us here. But they hurt us. I saw them cut a friend of mine into pieces. Get us out of here. Trokaret.
I'll find a way. These scientists have really lost all humanity to treat people like this.
May the grass be forever soft under your feet. I thought I was losing my mind in this cage.
I must release the other prisoners. You will be out soon.
Delta says, I wonder what Vasco would have said to his brethren being caged. Probably fuck these guys.
To my help! And death to the others!
Hi! Bye.
Things are about to get dicey!
Got him. No, don't do the ox. Come on, Desarde. Small ancient blunderbuss. Don't need that. Health potion, do need that. Always need more health potions. Ooh, ammo. Nice. Okay, we can unblock this. Have we been back here? Yeah, this is the knots. Okay. We have one more group to find according to the number of keys that we have. So, let's see about that. Probably over this way? Dope. Who do we have now? More natives.
You are Onol Manawi. Are you going to free us?
Yes, that's why I'm here. And to find out what's going on.
What's going on? We are locked up. They make us drink horrible things. We're starving. They hit us. They take our blood. They cut us up. They tell us we will die to save the Renaigse from a horrible disease. But I pray that the wicked birds catch it and die. Please get us out of here.
I will do my best. Don't worry.
Use key.
Now that they are free, we must help the prisoners escape this place.
If they leave through the city, Hikmet guards will arrest them.
So we have to find another way to get them out.
So leave not through Hikmet. Okay. You're carrying too much weight to run. Oh, good. Excuse me. I'm getting a little bit turned around in these tunnels. But I think we can kill two birds with one stone. Legit, a legate escorting them should do the trick. One would think, Delta, I don't disagree with that assumption, but the game doesn't want us to do that. But I have a feeling there will be another way out, like, over there.
To my help! And to the others!
If this is BRB, gonna let the pups out. Alright, Del. Thanks for helping out today, dude, and hope to see you again soon.
It's perfect. We just
Bingo.
have to clear the way.
And we need to raise this thingus. There's... crank machine. Got it.
The mechanism doesn't work. I need to take a closer look.
Craftsmanship level 2. Boom.
I have to find the people responsible for what happened here. They must answer for their crimes. Wait for me.
We are prepared to fight these people with you.
Yes. We will make them pay for what they have done to us.
You're not strong enough to fight. It's better for you to stay there.
Hey, you guys chill here. I'll take care of it. Wonder what's up there. Probably loot. It's the best one-handed gun in the game, guys. And I'm ignoring it. Oh no, there was a spot that probably had loot on it and I walked past it, Birchmila. And then I sarcastically said it's the best gun in the game. It's fine. Jordan Invader says, a megaphone? Why would you need this? Puts Kate Sith's ultimate weapon back. Right.
These poor people lost their lives only...
Sorry? These documents contain hundreds of short but precise notes that describe without any emotion the torture and the experiments inflicted upon the native and not captives. A few pages are even illustrated with sketches indicating which body parts were amputated on some of the living subjects to test their resistance, and sectional drawings of the dissected parts of other subjects.
A few hours ago. They could not survive this mutilation. This note carefully describes the sequence of the experiments. There are even sketches. It's hard not to feel sick. This is proof of all the... I don't have the key.
Damn it.
Vasily has locked himself in his office.
The door is too thick. We must find a key.
If I was a key, where would I be? The answer is probably in the experiment chambers, which is probably not here. Let's see if we can find another door. You? Well, that's just lovely. Delta says, scratch that, fireworks have them spooked. Well, welcome back, and I'm sorry about the fireworks. Out of curiosity, what are your countrymen, rather, celebrating?
Who are you? You have no right to be here.
I have come to free your prisoners, and put an end to all the horrors that take place here.
I knew this would happen eventually. This all went too far. Dr. Vasily, he lost his mind a long time ago. But what are you going to do with us?
Arrest you. Then I expect you will be sentenced.
No, please. We only followed the doctor's orders. We tried to stop him, but he is the director of the lab.
You could have reported it to the governor or left this place.
He threatened to destroy our lives. We could not... Please, don't look us up.
Nope.
You can say all of this in court. It's up to them to judge you.
They will want to make an example of us. We'll not see the light again.
You should have thought about that before helping that monster.
This says Guy Fawkes Night. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know a lot about Guy Fawkes Night. I know it's a thing. I know vaguely what it's about, but I don't know the celebrations involved. But happy Guy Fawkes Night, Delta, I guess. I'm not sure what the proper, like, honorific for the holiday is, but... Bench!
Afra? What a surprise to see you here. You finally came to your senses.
Master, it's not...
Who is this person?
Your mama.
I'm the legate of the merchant congregation, and I'm here to put an end to your crimes.
My crimes? What are you talking about? My work was for the good of humanity. Don't tell me you're crying over some savages. The survival of our species requires sacrifice.
Nope.
What did you hope to find from all these experiments?
Since the Malachor never reached this island, I wanted to check if these savages were sensitive to it. And I discovered that they were naturally resistant. Do you realize the implications of this discovery? So I tried to isolate this resistance to develop a cure in order to send it to the people on the continent. But I doubt that you will be able to understand the subtlety of such an approach. Come
yeah,
on,
he's asking
Afra,
to be shot in the
my dear
face.
student. Will you let these narrow-minded inquisitors decide my fate? Are you not also devoted to science and truth?
Science and truth do not excuse your lack of humanity.
Damn right, Afra.
I'm ashamed of having been taught by you, and that I didn't warn Burin that you'd gone mad. If I had, we could have prevented all of this.
You disappoint me so much, Afra. A second time. When I think what I wasted trying to teach you science.
We learned everything we wanted to know. This lab will close and you will answer for everything you have done.
You think so? Guards, capture these people!
Your guards are dead, homie.
Death to the others!
Got him.
Stop! Think of my knowledge. All that I have accomplished. That can never disappear.
You're right. You are absolutely right. However, goodbye.
Even now you remain arrogant. You do not deserve pity.
Miserable simpletons! This is science you are murdering.
No, it's really not. Because like you said, the science will continue. The good that you have done will remain. But you, fuckboy, will not see another sunrise. Ooh, a new gun for Afra. Vial of dark powder. Discovered in Dr. Asili's chest, this powder must be important in his experiments. If we had it analyzed, we could discover its exact nature. Letter to Dr. Asili from another doctor. Dr. Asili, I did a good job of having the young governor of New Serene and his cousin take the potion you sent me. I was very cautious as ordered, no one else touched it. However, I must admit that I found your request slightly unusual and dangerous. We are allies of the congregation, and I'm afraid they may not approve of our implications in what could be perceived as poisoning. I hope that in the future you will perform this kind of mission by yourself rather than risking the lives of your colleagues.
I can't believe it. Constantine's Malachor was caused by a silly. The potion we were made to drink when we landed on the island was contaminated. How dare he do such a thing? And why?
And before anyone hang on.
I never thought someone would try to kill him that way.
And before anyone says, but why isn't Desarde sick? Because the natives are resistant to the Malachor. And Desarde is full native blood. He's not, like, he's from the legate the merchant congregation. That's true. But he is a full-blooded native of this continent. His mother gave birth to him in the old world. And his heritage was hidden from him for a while. But yeah, that's why he didn't get sick, and that's why Constantine did. Interesting. But we don't know precisely who gave the order. If it was Dr. Asili, or if it was someone else. That being said, I'm going to give this gun to Afra before I forget. Afra, could I interest you in a new gun? It's not as good? Oh, that's a shame. It's not as good. Boo. Okay. Delta says dark powder plus the dark smoke coming off the beast, possible reason for the madness of the Guardians. I believe that it's Constantine. Constantine has a new power. He said he's awakened with all of the like all of the plant and animals of the island at his beck and call. He is an Onomanawi, but he's not, like, he doesn't have the, like, Jedi training, so to say. I fundamentally believe that the...
Let's go. I found a way out of the
on.
city. But be careful. You're weakened, and creatures roam these tunnels. I will lead the way.
I fundamentally believe that Constantine is the one who is corrupting the Nadaig. Now, that being said, it could be the Malachor that he has affecting his awakened abilities. Like, they could still be connected, but I don't think it's the dark powder. That, in such a direct sense as you're implying, Delta. A good thought, though. For the record, I can't sprint because I am over encumbered. As soon as I can empty my inventory, I will. Hello, friends! Only got a couple of bullets left. I'm gonna have to go mining soon. Uh-oh. Don't think we can climb that. Level 3 vigor, yep. Even with our vigor boosting gear, we can't climb that, unfortunately. Gonna have to go around. Delta says it could also be the bleeding effect from the Malachor and nothing to do with Constantine being malicious at all. You're right, it could be that. However, like, if Anon Milfrictamen is to be believed, then Constantine is the biggest threat to both worlds. Now, yes, it is fair to say that Anon Milfrictamen could be just wrong about that, but if they go the direction that there's something to that, then Constantine's going to have a heel turn in there somewhere. Or at least make the player believe that he has. Because elsewise it seems a bit random. Also, I'm out of bullets, so that's a thing. Ow.
To my help! And death to the other! You're running out of energy. Drink a potion. Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
me go ahead and put my mana potion on my bar so that I can keep my energy up until I can create more potions. We'll bind it there for now, where our gun is, and swap that back later. Just so that I can fight until I can get more ammo. Being a threat doesn't need to be intentional. Valid. Valid. Excuse me.
You have saved our lives. How can we thank you? We will never forget what you have done for us on Almenawi.
Yes, we will always be grateful.
We're not very far from the Hikmet outpost. You'll have to be careful.
I know how to reach the port without being seen.
Perfect. As for you, you should take refuge in Vikshadir. You will be safe there, but you should avoid the Alliance patrols.
We'll get there. Qua Awalem Segven.
Council says Constantine could just be the portal the horror came through. Fair. Very fair and valid point. Where's the nearest campsite? There. We're actually close to Hikmet, so we want to go to the right and then up. Okay. Damnation.
You're running out of energy.
Got him. Jerk. Alright, let's go. Love to sprint, can't, encumbered. But there's a camp right up here, so we should be okay. From Governor Burham. I'll switch my crafting gear. Which is this one. I'm probably going to break down a lot of this stuff so that I can get more reagents. Okay. Time to shed some weight. We'll put those in our chest. Get rid of this. Why can't I break that down? Huh. This is... Oh, it's better than my sailor's code. That's fine. I don't care about that. Get rid of all that. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. We'll check if the Asili set is better for Afra. Delta says the first thing that came to my mind when you said inform Governor Burnham was that's his that he's a bitch ass motherfucker. Yeah, I mean he is a bitch ass motherfucker. You're right. All right. Oof. Not a lot there. 35 shots. I mean it's better than nothing, but it's not great. Not as good as what I'm using. Yeah, it's not as good as what I'm using. Alright, we'll stick it in the chest. Where's the chest? Excuse me. Store you, store you. Keep you. Store you. Break you down. Store you. Store you. Store you. Okay. Alright, let's hit up a merchant. I can run now. Great. Did you start intermixing gun and magic more, it seems? Yes, I do. You are correct on that. I went from 500 bullets to none in, like, a day of playing.
Come closer. Come closer.
What's up?
Your Excellency, it's...
I want to sell you. I want to sell you. I want to sell you. I want to sell all of these. I want to buy all of your ammo. All of your hoof fungus. All of your crude iron. Great.
Thanks for your visit.
Thank you. Bit trigger happy me, thanks? Yeah, a little bit. I won't deny that. There's also an alchemist vendor over here, which I should be able to get some more ammo from. I think? Yeah.
At the fiery flasks, you'll find the Greetings. What can I serve my favorite clients?
I want all of your ammo. All of your crude iron, 23. Nice. All of your hoof fungus, thank you.
I was honored by your visit. Please come back whenever you want.
Pop in here. I should be able to just make this without switching clothes. Yes. Hell yeah. 133, that's better. Let's do magic potion here and gun here. There we go. Okay. Let's go yell at the governor. Oi, bitch!
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade, and to what do I owe this honor?
I've been to Asili's laboratory and what I discovered was abominable. Hundreds of poor souls tortured, victims of horrifying experiments. There were so many dead that a pit had been dug to burn the bodies.
How horrifying. I cannot believe it.
The natives were not the only victims of these crimes. There are also a number of Nauts.
Nauts? Pardon me for doubting you, but do you have proof of what you say? And have you brought Dr. Asili to me so he may answer these accusations?
Alas, I was forced to end his life. He gave me no choice. That said, you will find ample proof of his madness there. You need only send a few men.
Perhaps I shall. But it should have been my role and that of his fellow savants to judge him. He was one of our most brilliant minds, and you have slain him like a beast. What proof do I have that this is not pure fabrication invented to weaken our position?
Use the note from Constantine. What?
Before you say anything that you might regret, Excellency, I would like you to examine this.
What is it?
You should certainly recognize Asili's handwriting. He admits here to poisoning my cousin.
But this is madness. Whatever would have motivated him?
I have no explanation to give you, Excellency. But as far as I am concerned, I have done nothing more than exact justice for my cousin. And I am certain you would agree with me that this affair would be best kept a secret. My uncle has but one son remaining. And if he were to learn that his life is in danger at the hand of the bridge...
You speak with wisdom. What terrifying business. We have lost all hope of finding a remedy, I'm afraid. But justice has been served. And perhaps now, at least, the natives will call off their attack. Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
Nope.
I have to go. Look forward to seeing you again.
Farewell, my lord.
Jerk. Alright. Time to go talk to Constantine. It's the only quest we have remaining. On to the next leg of this journey. We'll keep Curtin after for now. No reason not to. I'm sure they're going to introduce a bunch of new stuff when we go see Constantine. They always do, so... It should be interesting to see what they have. It would help if I press the correct button. There we go. Ah. Sorry, had an itch on one of my eyes. Had to take care of that. Anything new here that I want? These are rifles. Rifle. Nope, not as good as what I'm using. Alrighty, fair enough. I like this one. But it's not as good as my hat. I'll buy out this ammo, though. And his crude iron ore. And his hoof fungus. Awesome. And there's a level. Perfect. Probably go talk to the native camp, too? Which native camp? Which native camp, Delta? What are you talking about? I don't have a... What do you want? I'm afraid I don't have any idea what you're talking about. The one that had the people taken from them. The problem is I don't know which one that is. I'm sure we'll get there eventually. But yeah, I don't remember which camp that was. I'm out of it today, man. I'm really not feeling great at all. Hi, Constantine. It's the one that told us about the lab. Okay. I'm sure we'll be back there.
Constantine.
My dear cousin, I'm always happy to see you. What news do you bring?
We managed to solve the problem of the attacks on San Mateus.
Really? So, what was causing them?
The city and its outposts were continuously being attacked by animals. These beasts were led by a large creature that strangely resembled a mountain guardian.
This is the same creature which High King Vinbar turned into, isn't it?
Exactly. Except it looked sick and it didn't act like the High King did. It was calling the animals around it, and it seemed like it was transferring its disease to them before making them attack. I have never seen anything like it. And there's more. Hikmet was in a similar situation. Do you remember?
Of course. Don't tell me that a Guardian was involved there as well.
Yes. The governor was convinced that the attacks were led by the islanders. And yet they were being attacked as well. And it was by their side that I fought the creature. That time it was a Nardai Glenderman, a beach guardian. But it seemed just as sick. And it was also manipulating the animals to make them aggressive.
So, it would be some kind of epidemic affecting the Guardians. I don't see what we can do about it. Actually, I think you've already done what had to be done, by eliminating those that were threatening our neighbors.
Perhaps. But I'm certain there's more to it than a simple epidemic. These beasts attack in a coordinated fashion, which requires an intelligence that they don't have.
You're exaggerating, dear cousin. The attacks you thought were coordinated may just have been coincidental.
You may be right, but I can't help thinking that someone is behind all this.
Do you really believe that a Denegad would want to take over the island? Cousin, you know how much I respect you, but frankly, this doesn't seem very coherent. But I see it's already quite late. If you'll excuse me, dear cousin. Regrettably, I must leave you.
Where are you going?
Not very far, rest assured. But I have a small personal matter to take care of, you see. Don't be concerned. There's absolutely no risk. Use the opportunity to take some rest. You've really performed miracles recently. See you later.
But why would he leave like that? Guard, do you know where my cousin is going?
Sorry, Your Excellency. His Highness didn't tell me anything.
You are one of his bodyguards, aren't you?
I am, Your Excellency. But recently it has been difficult to force His Highness to accept our presence.
Recently? You mean this isn't the first time he's left without an escort?
I'm sorry, Your Excellency.
You better tell me everything.
But Fine. I don't mean to be disrespectful towards him. But His Highness's behavior has been very peculiar recently. He sleeps very little, and goes out alone almost every night.
And it didn't occur to anyone that I should be informed?
Well, His Highness had specifically ordered us not to tell you about it.
And where does he go? I thought the days when he used to go from tavern to tavern were over.
He doesn't go to taverns, Your Excellency. From what I know, he goes outside the city.
Where could he go outside the city?
I've no idea. We saw him going north. That's all I know.
Listen, I understand this matter is putting you in a difficult situation. You were supposed to protect my cousin wherever he went, but he refused and ordered you to keep your mouth shut. But Constantine is not just my governor. He's my cousin. I'm worried about him. He's already been abducted once when leaving the city. So, if you know anything else...
I don't really know where he's going, Your Excellency. But I think I know where you could find out. When he doesn't leave the palace, he stays in his office for hours. He writes so much down in there that he could fill entire books. Here, I have the key. Take it. I hope you find His Highness and manage to make him see reason.
I don't like this at all. What could he be doing outside every night? Locked.
Okay then. Phase right through that door. Pages from Constantine's journal. All this potential, this feeling of power, I feel so alive. My experiments bore fruit. Katasak's link cured me, but those I established myself made me a god. Soon this whole island will answer my call as long as I'm not interrupted. A small group of exiled natives saw me passing by in Quenvar the other night. If they denounce me, they could ruin my whole plan. If I can't take that risk, I must get rid of them. Alright. We're gonna need Siora for this. Afra, take a knee. Siora, come in. Kurt, you're staying with me. Person says, so about that heel turn. I mean, I don't want to say I called it, guys, but Voxtradamus. Sergeant just says, oh dear, this won't end well. You're right. The tall trees. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Constantine, what are you on? What are you up to?
Sorry. It can't be easy to discover that your cousin has descended into madness. But we can't let him kill these people simply because he's afraid they might have seen him.
I agree, Siora. I completely agree. What? Who?
Things are about to get dicey.
Got him. I don't need any of that. Go up here. Oh, good. Shadow beasts. Let's help them out.
May the trees on your road always bear fruit.
Thanks. You saved us. These beasts would have torn us to shreds.
These animals were strange, as if they were enraged. Thanks again, Renaigse.
I recognize all
I'm
three
glad
of
I
these
could
people.
help you. And perhaps you can do me a favor in return. I'm looking for a young man, a Renaigse, but he looks a bit like an Onol Manawi.
Someone like you?
In some ways. But his marks are different, darker.
He's talking about the crazy Donegat.
Indeed, that might be him. Do you know where to find him?
No, we see him passing by around nightfall, but we don't know where he's going.
He walks along the path, often followed by some beasts.
He has a sinister look in his eyes. He scares me, so we stay hidden.
And you do well to hide. I think he's the one who sent these animals to attack you. Do you have any idea how I could figure out where he's going?
He could hide in the old house. He would see him passing by and could follow, couldn't he?
You're right. If you take this path to the right, you'll reach an abandoned house. You can hide there. And from up there, you will be able to see the path perfectly.
Thank you. You've been a great help. And stay hidden. You may still be in danger.
Be prudent, Onol Manawi.
You're very isolated here. Why live so far from a village?
It's a long story. Matir, will you tell him?
When I was young, I got engaged to a young man. But he wasn't my Minundanem. I thought he was, but I was wrong. And one day, I met the one I would love for all my life. As I had broken my engagement, we were exiled.
So, our parents came to settle here. They built this house, and we were born.
There. Now you know the whole story. Do you want to know anything else?
Nope. Cool.
I'll leave you alone.
Qua awalem seg.
Love wins, yet again. It's a very persistent underlying theme with the native is that love wins, which I appreciate. This is not where we want to be. This is an arena. Hi, Sierra. Bye, Sierra. Curious where they're gonna go with this.
We can't be seen from the path. Let's wait here to see where Constantine goes.
I see him. And he's not alone.
Catch up. Oh shit. Okay, we're gonna have to fight through this. Dustin. Let's go. Yeah, he tore open this area.
He opened the passage for himself here. Let's follow him, quick.
What are you doing, Constantine? Oh, that's a spirit tree. Are you corrupting a spirit tree, bro?
Constantine, what are you doing? Cousin! You're here! I would have preferred that you learn all of this another way. To be able to reveal everything to you in better circumstances. But whatever power we earn, there are some things that escape us.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but what are you doing here?
I seem monstrous to you. I am well aware of that. But I promise to explain everything when the moment is right. Then you will understand. You will see. The temptation is so great to share all with you right now. You have done so much for me. You have given me so much. I haven't forgotten, believe me. But I still have more to do. Forgive me and have patience. Hold them back. But do not kill him for anything in the world.
Constantine, come
Oh,
back.
bitch.
To think I taught this spoiled brat how to wield a weapon, and now he's throwing beasts at us.
He's gone mad. It's the only explanation.
Close to his
Up this poison a bit. Whoa! That's not poison. Poison? This is poison. Ah! Jeez! Thanks, you, Siora. Siora's keeping me topped off. Whoop. Yeesh. 100 XP price slaughtered.
Flesh of my earth, help me. You saw him do it, didn't you? You saw him draw from me, steal my children, my guardians, pervert my force.
Yes, but I don't understand.
What he wants, eternity, strength, power. It is what they all want. Those who take without looking beyond themselves. Like all those from the faraway lands.
He wasn't like that. He couldn't care less about all that.
Then it is the sickness, the brevity of his existence that terrified him to the point it changed who he is. You must stop him. Each time that he bonds, he destroys me a little more. And with me, the hope for a cure. And now it's my heart, my most sacred sanctuary that he covets. You must kill him.
That is madness.
The consequence of his folly, yes. Believe me, there is no other solution. Stop him, flesh of my earth, or there will be nothing left to save.
I still can't believe this.
I understand what you feel. I have trouble believing it myself, but Enon Milfrichtaman never lies. We need to stop your cousin by any means possible.
We must learn more if we want to understand his plans and prepare against them. This hiding place he was talking about in his notes. We must find it.
If in his folly he remembered just a small bit of what I taught him, then he shall warn his guard to be ready for us. We will need to be discreet and find ourselves allies.
You're thinking of all the creatures that he has perverted. A veritable army.
Precisely. And against an army we will need soldiers. The natives will follow you because their god has ordered it.
We might also be able to count on help from the Nords. We'll need to speak to their admiral. We should also be able to count on Sieglinde. Her troops will be all the more welcome. And of course, we can also go and find the Mother Cardinal, as well as Governor Buren. What an absurd project. On the continent, they would brand us crazy, but not here. On an island where everything is possible, and all folly is accepted. Let us go. We need to put an end to all of this.
That feels a little final encounter-y. Are we that close? If we're that whoa. if we're that close, I might just call it here and finish it on Saturday. That way we have a stream for Saturday. What do you guys think? Push on to a point where we might not be able to finish the game tonight? Or call it here at a relatively quiet point and do a stream on Saturday? Call it, you guys think? Alright. We'll call it here then, which gives me plenty of time to prepare for tonight. We are approaching the end of Greedfall, friends. And not only will this give us something to do on Saturday, but this will give me time to give all of my thoughts on this game before I have to go. But if you're new around here, I'd like to take your attention for just a moment, if I may. I am the sharp-eyed Kitsune, the teller of tales and the weaver of mysteries, the masked bard. This is a channel that is devoted to lore and storytelling, world-building, role-playing, and discussions of those things. So if that's to your fancy, you're in excellent company here, and I do hope that you enjoyed your time with us. I stream every single day that my health permits me to do so, and we're rolling with advantage in 2020 and beyond, which is 2 chances to catch a given stream. And tonight, it is my distinct pleasure to be back at about 90 minutes from the live show, to bring you Session 0, character creation, character introduction, and world analysis for the upcoming campaign Decisive Action Voices of the Mountain. We'll be playing Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition with 2 modules, Storm King's Thunder and Rime of the Frost Maiden, but we'll be modifying both of them very heavily to tell you the story that we have planned. So, if you want to learn more about that, find out the cast, and get everything ready, that'll be tonight in about 90 minutes. And then the game itself will start early next month on Thursday nights at the same time. Do stop by if you like tabletop role-playing games, or if you don't know if you like tabletop role-playing games, we'd absolutely love to have you. For now, I need to get out of here, get some dinner, and get ready for tonight. But when I do, I'll be hosting someone. Excuse me, it's someone who I like, someone who I hope that you all will like, and can spread some of the love that was felt here today over on their channel. And check back here, because I'm always hosting someone, and you might find your new favorite streamer that way. For now, as ever, it's time to close the book on today, and leave you with these parting words. From myself and my keepers to all of you, the regulars, the followers, the newcomers, and the lurkers. Whether you're just having a seat by the fire or you've got a running tab at the bar, remember, there's always more stories to tell. And hopefully, I'll see you all in just a little bit as we bring you the premiere of Session 0 of Crown of Fangs. Voices of the Mountain. I'm tired. The premiere of Session 0 of Voices of the Mountain and a new chapter. Good night, you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by, and hope to see you again soon.